Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any of will help the channel grow, and they help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we put down all of these constructors here, and I've just noticed there's an error. I didn't do any of the outputs for these ones at the end. So I'm just going to have to fix that, but also today we are going to be working on what we're going to be doing with one of these banks of constructors. In that, we are going to be working on laying down, and you can see I've got it on the to-do list, 11 assemblers to turn some of this wire, i.e. this here, into... oh, hang on, you need to be receiving. Into cable, so then we've got our cable supply sorted. And for that, we're going to be using the assemblers, and we're going to be using the alternate recipe that also brings in rubber. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan for today. Now, what I will say is I do apologise as part of this recording, purely because I do seem to have caught a little bit of a cold. So, I apologise if I sound a little bit different, and also if I have to mute suddenly to try and cough, or there's a sudden blank that appears in the editing. It will be because I've had to cough, and either I've got to the mute in time or I haven't got to the mute in time and I've had to edit it out. So yeah, apologies for that. It will probably be in this episode and next episode because I'm planning to record them back to back. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so that is the plan for today. Right, let's just run these in. Okay, that's all that sorted and coming through. Excellent. Right, and you guys haven't got anywhere to go. Yet. Right, okay. Yeah, you're coming out this way. Right, okay. So that's going to run that there. So, where I'm planning on putting these 11 constructors are actually, I'm going to come out back here. So this top floor is going to be a bit bigger than the ones below. So I'm just going to give us some room to play with. Okay. Right. And let's just work with the blueprint designer for a moment so that we can get this done fairly quickly. Though I have just thought I can't put this down. Yeah, I can't put that down there. That was the annoying thing, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're not going to do that. We are just going to, you know, do it the old-fashioned way. Right, spin that up by one. Okay, so whoa. Right, what way do I want these facing? Do I want them that way or that way? Yeah, I think this way will be alright. Yeah, that'll give me some room underneath. So 1, 2, and then let's just put these down. Oh, they're wider than I thought they were going to be. Means I am going to need to put some more concrete down. Go on. There we go. Right, and one more. Ooh, just snuck on the end there. Okay. Well, that's getting close to that. Right, okay, so then we're going to put our floor holes in. So I did the maths on this, and this is going to use exactly the right amount of copper. What I've not done is checked how much rubber it's going to use. I'm sure we're producing enough. It's going to be whether the train is able to throughput that amount. So I'm just going to have to set this going for a little while and then hope it keeps up. But I mean, if it's not 100%, I'm not too worried about that. purely because where we are talking about yeah, where we're talking about this, I'm not going to need cable all the time, so I don't mind if it's not completely 100% efficient. And the main thing is that we have a way of getting a nice large amount of it when we need, because we will need it for some construction and some of the advanced stuff, which is why I don't want to rely on that single the single node that we're working with at the moment to make all of our copper sheeting, all of our copper wire, all of our copper everything. That's the whole reason I wanted to get this set up, to expand the copper situation, get us ready a bit more for when we move into aluminium, which I'm hoping is going to be soon. I'm hoping I'm not going to spend too much longer on this, because I really want to get into aluminium. There's no two ways around that. I really want to get into that. Terrifying as I think it's going to be, because I think that is going to be a challenge. But that is where I want to get to. You're too high again. Right, there we go. What I'm also thinking of as well is like how rapidly we're approaching episode 100. I just can't believe how quickly that's coming round. I have actually just thought, for this we're using insulated cable 45 and 30. Okay, so tier 1 is fine there, that's fine. Didn't quite do them close enough. I'm just going to have to run a small belt. I really wish you could blueprint holes. I suppose it won't know what thickness concrete to go through, that's probably why it doesn't do it. I mean, ho-hum. Right. At least we can get this going a bit quicker. Getting much more used to the hover pack. God, the trouble I had when I was doing the iron factory. It definitely was just learning how to use it, and I think I underestimated how reliant on power it was. Yeah, that's short as well. Okay. Come on. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm really curious to sort of see how complicated aluminium's going to be. I'm hoping with a few of the alternate recipes we've picked up, it's not going to be too bad. But I mean, you never know until we get there. I mean, one of the things I will say as well is you guys that are in the comments have been incredibly supportive of all this, and all I can just say is thank you. It's really quite humbling, and it's interesting how many people, because it's not just like one or two people, there's a few people that have been saying it actually, that are like, oh, it's so refreshing to actually have someone do a proper, I'm going to say a proper playthrough, that's not the wording they've used, but a playthrough where you can see everything happening and it's not just full of cuts and time lapses. And yeah, that's been interesting to have as a piece of feedback, that people are enjoying it that much, to see all of this kind of scut work, for lack of a better description. I mean, I know I had another comment as well that was like, how are we 180 hours in on this? Yeah, although what are we at now? No, not 180, 141. Maybe I got that very, very wrong. But yeah, either way, 141 hours. It's like, wow, that's coming in quick. I know I've done some off-screen work, and I think the majority of the work that you guys will have missed would primarily have been around the building of the Skyway, which isn't in use anymore, which I find a real shame. But it's just been replaced by the trains, because trains are better. That's kind of it. I'm looking at the numbers here. I'm going to need to go get more iron plates, aren't I? I can already tell. Right, so what I'm thinking I do here is I'm thinking I go like this with one of them, and then for the other side I will just alternate. Not alternate, but do it facing the other way, so I can have one feeding that way and one feeding this side. But like I say, I can already see I'm running out of plates. Yeah. Okay, right. So I'm going to need to go and get more plates. I didn't realise I was quite that low. So yeah, cut number 1. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, and we're back. One thing I noticed when I was coming back over here is we're going to need rubber, which is on part 4 of our plastic train. And we didn't have a station for it, so I've just put one in, but because of that I've had to change it. So instead of coming down here and snaking along in, said that was too tight a turn, so now it splits just a bit further up on the loop and comes around this way to go in. It shouldn't impact anything. In fact, which one's this coming down? Oh, that's the Steel Express. That's still going to go in there. So yeah, let's see, it just sweeps on this part, comes around here, and you, my friend, are dropping off steel. There we go. And that should sort that out quite nicely. Okay, so now we can come back up here and we can continue with our logistics. So we're doing the left hand one facing this way. Nope, that's too low. Yeah, I picked up a ton of steel plates, so that should be fine to get this going. Whoop. Okay, and then last one. Okay, so I'm gonna probably time lapse this other half because I don't think you need to watch me do that bit again. So yep, I'll just show you the first one. I'm gonna have it going this way. Okay, and now comes the fun bit of putting all the splitters on them. So again, I'm just going to whiz that along both of these, so I will time-lapse that for you guys as well. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to raise one of them up. Okay. Okay, so here is where I'm at the moment. I've just raised all of this one, and I'm like, okay, that's great. That solves the bottom problem. What it doesn't solve is the top problem. I think, actually, frustratingly, the best thing for me to do, and let's actually just test this, is if I put them facing the same way, because I thought it would look cool to have them looking different. But if I then put you across there, okay, you don't clip there, but you will clip the items going up. Okay. Okay, how do I fix this? Do you know, I think I'm not going to be able to have the splitter that way. So I think I still want to do this. Put these ones back. But I think now, instead of them being, the splitters being put directly on here, I'm going to have to run, because I'll make this one the rubber, I'm going to have to run the rubber along the ceiling and then apply the splitters to the belts from there. So I think, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. And then I have just thought, this is giving us 1100 cable. Which is more than even a tier 5 belt can handle, let alone our tier 4. So how much can our tier 4 actually handle? 480, so we're going to be still not quite enough. So I think we'll run with the 480s for now. Right, let's just make sure, are you outputting rubber? Have we had any... Have we had a delivery yet? Have we got a train on the way? Where is it? There it is. Okay, I don't know that we've had a delivery yet. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to bring our cable around. And that's this one, and you... Right, we need to change that splitter, because we'll feed it in that way. You're going in there, and then you are going to go 1, 2, and just straight in like that. There we go. Right, so that's going to deliver all of the wire. Cool. Okay, now then let's focus on how we're going to split this up. So we've got, what, 11? Okay, so we're going to need to merge... We're going to need to merge these. So if we go... Like... You come out that way. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we make that 5. And then you're going out this way, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with this one, we split it. So we'll just feed it like this. And then we'll feed it like that from the other way. Okay, and then we've got to get all of this back over to our train station. But I want to make sure the rubber's arriving, because I kind of want to get it at least starting to make stuff. Come on, where's that train? That's the steel one, that's not what I want. Oh, there's the autosave. Right, here it is. So it's this one coming up here. This is the one I want to watch for. And I want to see it drop off some rubber. And hope I've not miscalculated. I mean, if I have, it's not the end of the world. I can just put the 5th one at the end. But I don't think that train actually uses a 5th one. Right. That's one thing I haven't checked. How much rubber is that recipe using? Come on. Right, up, over, over, over. It was like 35, wasn't it? 30. So we're using 330. Okay, well that means we only need to bring one line in. I haven't got to 2-line the rubber over, which is something at least. Right, okay. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, look, there's the rubber car. Why are you not unloading said rubber? Why are you not unloading the rubber? I changed it, and I saved it. I'm sure of it. Copper fuel. Edit timetable. Copper fuel. Ah. Save. Guess what? You're coming back here. Like, now. Come on. I want you back down here. Like, now. Flipping thing. Okay. Right, let's make sure it's saved. Because that's really going to bother me. Right. Edit. Oh, you're not coming back again, are you? Oh. Right, but it is now saved there. So it should do it this time. Alright, well let's belt it in to make sure that we are ready for it then. So, we only need the one. Which is good. Cool. And then, if we head over this way, we can make use of that same kind of lift we are bringing the wire down with. If we kind of make this like a lift zone. How is that looking underneath? Okay, so if we went here and we brought that down, that could work. And then we grab you and we go up. And you join like that as well. Okay. I mean, that's quite a nice little dance there we can see going on. Right. And then you come along here. And then if we do that, bring you up. And then we ceiling mount you all the way down. Right, that side looks straight. We just bring that all the way up. Whoop. Okay, and then we can put our splitters on here. Oh, there's the autosave again. There we go, and you're snapping in place, which is great. Okay, you're going to be a problem, aren't you? Of course that's not lined up. Why would it be? Okay, now what's gone wrong here? You know, other than the fact that's still not straight. Right, and then in. Why is that? I don't understand why that's misbehaving. Why is that not happy to just hook in there? That's very odd. No, not that splitter, thank you. Okay. Will you hook onto this? No, because that's too far. Okay. Okay, and then lastly there to... Why are you... What is going on? Alright. Okay, I am happy for anyone to tell me what was going on there. And why they wouldn't snap. Well, not snap, but why it wouldn't feed into itself. It just doesn't make any sense at all to me. Come on. Okay. And now we can feed all of this along. Oh, that's so not straight, because you can see them getting shorter at the end. Do you know what? I'm beyond caring at this point. I just want to get the rubber in. Right. Okay, let's go and run that over. Okay, so you... Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Right, okay. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, come on. Now for this one... Right, so that's the fuel output. So that's the output we need to bring it over to. Oh my god, why is he... Why has that gone the other way again? Right. Okay, so there's fuel. Which means that's the one we should need. Grab you lift. Yeah, it might be a slight curve there, but that should be alright. And up you go. Okay. Okay. So as soon as we get some rubber, that should sort that out. Right, where is the train we need? That's oil slick. There it is. Okay. That's going to be a little while, but I need to make sure it's there. So I'm going to do a cut until it gets here. Okay. Here comes, hopefully, our rubber delivery. So, there we go. Plastic, fuel, and rubber in that cart there. So, excellent. It's picking up the fuel and the rubber, which is perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Excellent. Right, okay, so now let's run over here. We should pretty soon hopefully see some rubber coming up here. Just turn the torch on because it's become night time. And I'm just going to run this episode a bit longer. Right. Come on, rubber. There it is. There goes the rubber. Whittling its way along. And up it goes. So we should start seeing when this one gets 6. Here it comes. And there we go. And they're all going to start ticking on. Excellent. Okay, so what we do need to do is we need to now get this back to the train station. So, no, not the foundation. Thank you. Can you grab the belt? Wow, that would be a horrifying belt, just feeding into itself. Right. Oh yeah, because I put it out that way, didn't I? Right. So this one is just going to continue to come down here. Right, okay. Nope, that wasn't straight, don't want that. Wow, you can see we're already getting a chunk. Come on. Cool, okay. So, what I think I want to do here is I think I do just want to drop these just at the end here. So I'm going to have you there and you there, and we'll put tier 4 caps. Straight in, straight in. Cool. Okay, and now whoop. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so where are we? We are here. So you're on that one. Yeah, which means you are there. Excuse me that. Right, okay. Should be able to just whip that straight down. Same with you. Cool. Okay. Now we've got power again. Excellent. And now we're just going to want to run these back. So, let's start with this one. And just going to try and run it back as much as I can. Right, I'm just going to do that for the moment, purely because I need to go up and see. So that's our delivery. So we actually are going to want, because we're going to need both of these. We're going to want like that, aren't we? And we're going to want you going in that way, you going in that way. Cool. Yeah, that train keeps beeping. So I built this train while I was waiting for the other one to arrive, so it is now ready for us for when we are good to do our copper. Or set up the actual, like, copper line, as it were. Right, okay. I'm going to need to duck under this. Oh, that's really unfortunate placement. That's really unfortunate placement. Okay, right. Well, can you hook to there? You can, and that does go under, which is nice. Real spaghetti. However, these two lines are right in the way. Do I care enough to reroute all of it? You saw nothing. Right, and then you can't quite make it to that. Okay. Okay, and then you can hook onto the bottom here, and then we can just follow it back. And that should... Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did not expect to lose power there. Right, come on. Come on. Right. There we go. And then we're going to want to put you down like that. Might be a bit close, but... Right. And then you into conveyor belt is too long. Of course it is. Okay. So now I have to try and line up. Nope. I hate trying to line up these ceiling mounts to an established belt. Because they don't snap to it. So if you're not in line anyway... God, what is that doing? Come on. Come on. Just play nice a little bit, that's all I'm asking. What about if I try and start from this end? Oh, autosave. Right, you come up there to align just to... Yeah, you do that. It's not pretty, but it kind of does what I need it to. Okay, so that's all of our rubber coming in. That's all of our cable going out. Cool. He says... Oh yeah, no, look, there's our... That's our rubber going in. Okay. So, yeah, that's just constantly feeding. So, this is where I'm going to wrap up this episode. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they'll help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So, thank you very, very much to everyone that does that. As usual, loving the comments. Very much enjoying the interaction. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I'm going to want to figure out how I'm putting walls on this at some point, and I've no idea how I'm doing that yet. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.